And there we are. And we're live.
Because that's his idea of poke,
I was
practical
trying
joke.
my best
He
to pull a funny, and it didn't work.
And that's just what he does.
It didn't work.
It didn't.
No, we are not floating in the Caribbean
that
somewhere.
That would have been lovely, but
that
no.
was a while ago, actually, that picture. Why are we flickering, Shayla?
I don't know.
I don't understand why our picture's flickering.
I don't know
Anyway.
either. If you're having trouble with it, we apologize. We're a little late because we noticed for whatever reason the stream is flickering and we couldn't figure out why. We still don't know why.
The important thing is we have Wi-Fi.
And we're here.
And maybe it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know. Something's going on. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't look my best right now, so I don't like it. So anyway, happy
William.
Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wicked Wednesday.
To the hundreds of millions of people joining us across the
globe.
Universe.
Yes.
We're not restrictive, Shayla Black.
We're not.
We are exclusive to the universe, yes.
Yes. So if you're here from another planet, welcome also.
Yes.
Like, I know if you don't speak our language, we're sorry. Maybe you have a translator. I don't know. Wasn't that a Star Trek thing?
Universal translator. Yes, exactly.
Thank you. I kind of sort of rememred my
I should grab my new Star Trek mug. Oh my God. I got a new Star Trek
You
mug.
should talk about that.
It was on sale at the Cracker Barrel.
God,
$3.
You sound old.
It was the best $3 I ever spent.
It was $3.99. Let's be clear.
Okay, I'm rounding. Okay, I'm rounding. Don't screw with my success. Okay, that's called a swap meet find. Okay,
it really was actually. Hello, Brenda. Hi, Tracy and Renee. Hey, Susan. It's good to see you. Hi, Virginia. Lady. Hi, Louise and Holly. Lisa, how are you doing, girl? Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
And Kelly. Oh my gosh, and more joiners from YouTube. That's fantastic.
We have both Kellys at the same time.
I know. Well, they've been here for a while, but we couldn't see.
Kelly on YouTube.
Yes.
The Kelly on YouTube.
The other Kelly.
The other Kelly on YouTube.
Hi, Jan and Nikki Ann. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Hi, Dana. And there's Louise and Rhonda. How are you?
Susan, you make a good point about my pants. I came in here with long pants. It's 60 some odd degrees out there, and it's hot in the house.
Yeah.
In about 4 days, it's going to be like
really cold.
Butt ass cold.
For us.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to go put my shorts on. So.
Hi, Ruth. Hey, Eve, my girl. How are you? Hey, Regina. Hi, Fong. Hi, Diane. I'm glad you got your stuff.
Diane, that was a great pick. Thanks
you
for sharing it.
Hi, Wendy. And there is Facebook user. It says you're finally back. I don't know who you are because it just says Facebook user, but hey.
Hey.
I'm glad you're back also. Hi, Krista. Hi, Beverly. Hi from Indiana. I bet it's cold there.
Hello, Bev.
Hi, Nicole. Yes, we're live. There's Christina.
Bona.
Happy 2024. Hi, Michelle. Evita. Sharon. Oh my gosh. It's not frozen on your end. Good. It's not flickering either. Okay. It's not flickering on YouTube.
It's on our side. It's on our side. It's your monitor. It's your monitor.
But
you know what? I wonder because I turned this down a little bit.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it? Because no, it's still flickering.
Well, but not as bad.
Yeah.
No, don't.
I don't. It washes me out when you go too big.
But I need the light to read.
The fluffer didn't appear today.
Well,
to do my makeup.
So sorry.
So, I'm just saying.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying, Shayla.
Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, Kelly loves your shirt. Guardians of the Galaxy.
You gotta take that down so you can see it.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, a nice birthday present. Or
You're doing YouTube tonight.
Christmas present.
Yay. Thank you.
Yay,
hey,
Kelly.
Allison. How are you? Hi, Teresa. Hey, Jenny. How's it going, girl? Yeah, the weather is supposed to get bad around here. Let's see. Hi, Krista. You're not flickering. Okay, it's just us then.
Holly, you're right. Sometimes it does feel like we're living on another planet.
True that.
I mean, this world is
freaking
crazy.
Hi, Regina.
Nanu. I like it, Regina. Nanu. Not many people would get that.
I understand. Let's see. Something is better than a Stanley. I'm wondering if you mean my cup. I have a Yukon cup. Where did I hear?
But those Stanley cups at Starbucks, I guess they're the limited edition. People are like stealing them and stuff. They look really cool. But I like my Yukon. I'm a Yukon guy.
Yeah, we got our Yukons at Buc-ee's. I mean, like, you know.
Buc-ee's life.
That's right. Hey, Christine, how are you?
Lisa says she wants one of those translators from Grace Goodwin's series.
Okay. So I guess the view is okay. We just we were so freaked out.
We
and
see
it's
some
still
flickering on our side.
But if it's
so
not affecting
I
you
think
guys,
it's your
then
computer. So thankfully, it's
I hope it has nothing to do with all the power outages we had the other night.
We had like 5 or 6 just blips that took our power down, back up, down, back up. And then we were out for 2.5 hours.
Which I slept through
overnight,
thankfully.
But I managed it.
Yes, you did.
And it came back, but then we got some possible power issues later this week.
Let's see. Saturday and Sunday, it's going to get to -23.
Krista.
Holy wow. Okay.
Krista.
I won't complain about my +22 Krista. Then. That's just crazy pants.
I just want things to keep running. That's all.
Right. I know, Kelly. I thought about you. Nick Saban is retiring.
Kelly, it's on my notepad here to talk about that. Nick Saban is leaving.
Yeah. Oh, now, she says it's Laura in Quebec. Hello.
Hey, Laura. Now,
hi, Connie.
Now, I'll say this, Kelly. He may retire from Alabama. I don't think he's done
coaching
with football.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that, throwing it out there. I'll be on Pat McAfee's show later. We can all talk about it on ESPN.com.
Right. Sure.
Over my dead body.
Oh my gosh. Rhonda said her mom had her house at 90 degrees yesterday when she was still cold.
No, Rhonda.
This is like my mom. Honestly, she comes here and
she freezes at our house.
And it's like 73 in the house, which is hot for me.
I'm like, Gigi, put some clothes on.
And she, well, bless her. She has like 3 layers of clothes on. And then she goes and throws a jacket on and gets another blanket. And I'm like, take some iron.
Oh my God. Brenda has the best gift ever.
Yes, I know. Holy
shit. I bought a Star Trek cup at a Habitat for Humanity for 25 cents. It has Kirk, Spock, McCoy standing in the transport. And they just remember,
oh my gosh, how
that's
cool.
Awesome. I got to be on the lookout for something like that. That's
I'll take some of the heat over in California. Yeah, I know you guys are getting the crap that we're getting first. And some of it is just then the Arctic air coming down through Canada. And that's just a typical weather pattern this time of year. It's no fun because I don't like cold, but I know a lot of people do. I was talking to another author today.
You were awfully warm last night, Shayla Black. We have an announcement, guys.
Oh, my.
We have an exciting announcement.
We do?
Having my baby.
Oh, my gosh. No.
What a lovely way of saying how much you love me.
I'm too old to be having babies.
Having my baby.
Not having any babies.
Again.
Not having any more babies. Unless they're the furry kind.
I'm going to give you 3 more. Just because I'm magnanimous
I want the furry kind. Can I have the furry kind?
now I need a sugar daddy to help take care of them. Me.
I just want the furry kind.
Okay. No, I'm not a furry guy. Sorry, not doing furry.
I want more cats.
It gets hot in that costume. I can't do it.
No, I want more cats.
Oh, okay.
Goofy.
All right.
So I was talking to another author the other day who was like, lives in Indiana, and she was telling me how cold it was there. And she goes, but this is my favorite time of year. She goes, I just sit on the sofa with my laptop and I have the fireplace going all day and I just write. And she showed me pictures of her backyard and it's like covered in snow. And I would like, listen, this girl who came from warm weather climates, I would be panicking. I would be like, hoard all the food in the state and somebody get a snow blower. Do we need a generator? Like I would just be so freaked out because we just don't get that weather.
But we are stocked.
We are.
And we have our emergency food just in case it comes down to the apocalypse hits at the same time. We're ready.
I know. We're supposed to be in the single digits or below on Monday in Central Texas. I don't even think we're getting that cold.
I think on... Monday night it's supposed to be like 9 degrees or something here.
Yeah, that's scaring the crap out of me.
It's going to be chilly.
As
long as we don't get inclement weather with it, ice, we should be okay.
Yeah.
But ice is our nemesis.
Shannon.
I hear the fluffers appear in clown form. Hey, are they hot clowns? That's all I'm saying.
No,
are they hot clowns?
They're just clowns.
Are they like who's the girl I like? That's the clown. Who do I like? Harley Quinn.
Oh,
it was like Harley Quinn. Bring it on.
I don't know the answer.
I'll take my chances.
I think yes, you can actually. I don't know if you can in a live, however, but I know you can.
Kelly, I know you can comment on there. I don't know if you can respond directly.
No, you can. I just don't know if you can on a live. I've seen it on a recorded, video, but I don't know if you can on a live.
I know you can comment though.
You hope you have the energy to keep up with us. You're always exhausted. I can't see your name, but we're not going to run 2 hours tonight like we did last week. I promise.
We apologize for last week.
I got on my soapbox.
She was on
I did.
She was on a trip, and it's better not to interrupt her because I'll pay for it later. So, but stop with the move. Eve, did you just PM her to do that?
That's funny. Your power was off and on, but never for too long. Yeah, it was just weird. Hi, Dawn from Gray and Gloomy St. Louis. Oh, Girl Scout cookies ordering. Oh, I did not need to know that.
No.
Girl Scout. And Kelly says we're at -30 today. Oh my gosh, Kel. I don't even know how you do that, girl. I really don't. You're going to get some measurable snow. Well, you should have some, like where you're at, you should have some.
They have not had snow. Nicole's not had snow.
Wow, that is odd. Okay. And that goes.
I think you had some dustings, but you haven't anything.
Another friend of mine who lives in Wisconsin and was sending pictures, and she's like, "This is one of the first times we've never had snow at Christmas."
Yeah,
she said it was really, really weird. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Let's see. You have a Sprout tumbler. Hey, Rebecca. How are you?
Black.
We missed you too, girl. What's up,
darling? How are you?
Let's see. You. Boxcar is replacing Aaron Rodgers. I don't know about that.
Michelle,
I don't know about
Michelle caught on to what I was talking about. Yeah, Aaron has been.
Are you gonna have some hot takes?
Aaron had a few hot takes, and it got him a little bit of what we call media trouble.
Hot water.
So he's been kicked off of the Pat McAfee show.
Oh, did he?
They're looking for someone with what I'd say charisma, pure athletic ability.
Oh yeah,
and just someone that je ne sais quoi.
Oh, for sure.
I think I'd be perfect on Pat's show. I really do.
Hubby had the house at a freezing 68 when it's 20 outside. Yeah, that's a little too chilly for me too.
Oh, Susan, that's a little chilly for me too.
Yeah. Yes, another fur baby, right, Shan?
No, Shannon.
Yes,
no, you can come take care of it. No, that means I have to take care of you too. I can't. I can't afford. I can't afford to feed you. Sorry, darling.
That's funny. That's funny. You love the snow, but in Western Oklahoma, yeah, we don't get that much either. We get less than you.
Click on Susan real quick. Ditto.
Yes.
Ditto.
Yep.
I am a what do you call it?
You're not a prepper. But
I'm not a prepper.
You're
but
prepared-ish.
I'm prepared. Yes.
We're prepared-ish.
We're prepared. All I gotta do is dig the moat, and then we're ready to go. Yes.
Do you have some alligators for it?
Don't need them, darling. I have cats. And I have fire ants too. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Fire ants and cats. I'll take care of it.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Nikki answers they're getting 8 to 10 inches Saturday through Sunday. My husband plowed 24 hours straight. Oh no, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
I bet he was just
exhausted.
I can't imagine.
I cannot imagine.
I saw in New York City, especially, was getting a ton of snow. But I know where you're at up in Connecticut. I thought that was so that's a lot of
Lainey's saying in the 30s here, snowing in the capital up north, but in Seoul. But in South Korea, no snow. Okay.
Wow.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm sure that I feel like you're either a person who loves snow or you don't, and I just didn't grow up with it at all.
I love snow. Just keep the ice away.
Yeah, unfortunately here I was telling the author from Indiana when we were just chatting, and somebody I know, but I haven't talked to her in a long time, and we were just chatting about the weather in general, and all of a sudden I was like. She was like, "Oh, I love the snow," and she showed me all her pictures, and I was like, "Yeah, the problem with here is we get the snow, but then there's like an inch of ice under it, so it looks peaceful, but you do not want to drive in that business.
Stay the hell off the road.
Stay home. Yeah,
I know two things. One, I stay off ice, and I stay off the roof. Okay, those are two hard and fast rules for me.
I was in Florida this past week and came home to New York. Oh gosh, just 6 inches of snow. Oh gosh, and more snow this weekend. Yeah, I had seen another reader who had taken a picture. She lives in New York on the coast, and so she was showing the picture from her balcony.
Yeah,
she had a picture when it was snowing or after it had snowed, and then she had a picture now that the snow was all melted. You know.
You are way behind in comments.
I know I am.
Way behind.
I'm trying. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The Chiefs and the Dolphins will be playing in 9 degrees. Holy cow.
Let me tell you something. I really want to watch that playoff game. I have a hard time, though, having to subscribe to a streamer to be able to watch it. I understand the business decision. And those of you that don't know, a little bit of football here talk, is Kansas City Chiefs and Miami Dolphins will be playing in the wild card playoff game on Saturday. And like Amazon Prime, as you guys know, had negotiated with the NFL several years ago to broadcast Thursday Night Football exclusively on Amazon Prime.
Right.
So you had to subscribe to that. Well, for a wild card game, this is the first time ever, NBC paid, it was reported, $110 million for the exclusive rights to stream the Kansas City game on Saturday on their streaming pay service, Peacock. Stupidest name ever, by the way.
Yeah.
I know Peacock's a part of NBC forever. Grow with the times, guys. Grow with the times. Lot of upset people, but you know what? I understand the business decision. They're going after a younger demographic now.
Yeah.
All NFL will be streaming. I'm just telling you right now.
I think they're trying to get to a subscription
model. It will get away
model.
from the network environment, unfortunately, because they're trying to make more money.
Yeah.
I'm still not happy about it.
You're off, so you get to watch all 6 games. Wow. Well, I guess we'll be watching every game except the one on Peacock.
Unless I get weak.
Unless you get weak, which is also possible.
Because
if he gets weak, there are tons of things on Peacock that I would watch, but apparently what I wanted to watch was not important enough for you to get Peacock.
You got the second part though.
Oh my gosh.
That was a gratuitous. I'm throwing the flag on.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. You're doing better. Mental health, family health. I know. Believe me. Believe us. You haven't been around for a while.
We're with you, darling.
Yeah, we've been through the shit too. So my heart is out to you because I know lately has not been easy.
Kelly, I love Aaron Rodgers too. I think Aaron Rodgers is awesome.
I love Aaron Rodgers.
I respect the hell out of the guy.
Yeah. Let's see. What are you saying, Teresa? Manitoba, we're finally getting our first real taste of winter. Wow. Ridiculously mild. Yeah, us too. In fact, today was 67. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty close to 70. And then by, what is it, Thursday of next week or something?
No.
It's like Monday.
It's this weekend.
Okay. Like
it's gonna be
there's one day coming up where it's like literally the high is 21 or something. I'm going, what?
Kelly on something you're mentioning. Have you guys seen the new movie about the Von Erichs in wrestling?
I did not know there was such
Texas
a thing.
Von Erichs.
I did
and that tragedy of a family. There were wrestlers and
yeah.
Anyway, great movie. I hear. I haven't seen it yet though. I heard it's a great movie.
Rather have snow than rain. Interesting. I like a good rain, but I
love a good rain. But I don't want it all at one time.
No, I do not. You find it because, well, okay, but it just depends on where you are, Holly. In Texas, an inch of snow can be catastrophic for us.
No. An inch of snow is nothing for us.
Well, hang on.
As long as it melts the next day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What happens to us often is it melts just enough during the day to like melt, but it doesn't, like the water doesn't go away, and then overnight the water's still standing there, and then you wake up the next morning and you have nothing but ice. That's why it's so problematic here. And the fact that it's a little bit like when we had Snowmageddon a few years ago and everybody was like, what was that? Maybe 2 inches of snow. Like, what's wrong with you people? What's wrong with us is that we have so much of our plumbing, the piping is in the outdoor walls.
Well, a lot of people have that. So,
but not in a cold weather climate. You're built for it. They insulate it better. Like they know the weather's coming. Here, it just doesn't
it's
come
like that time
often.
in Florida when we got the huge freeze.
Yes,
right. And
the year we got engaged.
No one was prepared.
Nobody was prepared. And so it's a little bit like saying if you live, in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan or someplace in Canada, like, hey, it's going to be 115. For us, we're like, oh, we grown and that sucks, but we're prepared for that.
It's like 85 or 90 degrees in London.
Yeah, they're not prepared for that at all. Yeah. So anyway,
you're not used to that climate.
And we just don't have the salt trucks and the sand like we don't have all of that stuff. We have some, but we just don't. They use it like once every 3 or 4 years, maybe. So
Sharon, from what I hear, because of the agreements, I don't know, the agreements with the broadcasters, if you're in the home network, so like Kansas City, if you're in Kansas City or in that area for TV, you'll be able to see that game on network TV. But if you're outside of, like you're in Texas and you want to see the Chiefs game, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah.
So, but if you're living in Missouri or in the Kansas City area, you should be able to watch it. At least that's what I hear.
Poor Dana says she has to work all weekends. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Dana.
That's no fun. Can you do a free trial and then cancel? I'm sure they've got a way around that.
I could, but it's the principle of the thing. It's the principle thing. You know what? I'll talk about this more on Pat McAfee's show. I'm sure I'm flying out this weekend. I just haven't got the call yet. So
Peacock will cost you $5.99 a month, and then you can cancel it. Well, you know.
That's exactly what they want, though. So then they go and say, oh, it's a success.
Yes.
And then guess what? We're going to do it again.
I know.
And we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it again. The problem is not just the initial, how much money they make on the thing.
Yeah.
It's stickiness.
Yeah.
They want to make the customer sticky and stay with them forever.
Well, Virginia has a point. I watch Peacock a lot, no commercials. Did you see Amazon Prime is going to commercials?
Peacock has 2 levels, though. Peacock has commercials and no commercials. So you pay higher for no commercials. I'd pay the same thing, too, if I were getting it. But yeah, your Amazon Prime is going to commercials, but for a few dollars more.
Oh, Lakeisha said she got Peacock for $1.99 on a Black Friday deal.
Lakeisha, that's good.
Smart girl.
That's good.
Yep. I live in Missouri. I won't pay. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
It's the principle of the thing to me, Sharon. It really is.
You live in the Catskills in New York, so people should know better around here. Yeah, I get that. Around you guys, we just, like I said, we get snow maybe once every 3 to 5 years. It just doesn't happen that much.
From what I hear, there may be some unsanctioned ways of watching the game on the internet. Not ever endorsing anything like that, but I hear some say. Sources close to the situation.
Here, Nikki Ann, check if Peacock will give you a 7-day trial.
It's the principle of the thing, Nikki
Ann. You love dry snow because it's nothing like wet snow. Well, that's true.
I loved taking baby when she was little out in the backyard.
When she was little, she liked it.
She loved snowball fights. She loved it.
One of my favorite memories is the first time we took baby to the ocean.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was cold. Yes. It was like November.
It was in Florida, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in Florida. And she fell and she fell in.
And she giggled. She was about 2 or 3.
We were holding her there and the wave came up and smacked her.
And she was like, and then she got up and started giggling again.
That was so much fun.
And she was like in this brown corduroy skirt.
And we had to change her clothes in the car.
Yeah, in the car because she was freezing after that, poor baby.
She had a good time.
Oh, wow. You live in Central Texas. You have tire chains driving to Colorado. Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Lisa's got to go. But Lisa, congratulations. I saw you got a ticket to Dreaming in Denver.
Readers Take Denver.
Readers Take Denver. So congrats on that. You're going to have a blast.
Have all the fun.
Lakeisha says, yeah, you're right. The movie's called The Iron Claw. And that's with the Von Erich brothers.
Okay.
So thank you, Lakeisha. I
couldn't remember the name.
The name couldn't come to me.
Hubby friend moved to Texas. The first thing he did was insulate pipes. Yeah. I get it. You know, if you can do it.
We had the huge freeze couple times here, and especially the last time was really bad.
Really bad.
We did well. So of course we kept power. When you don't have power, then all bets are off.
Weirdly, like almost everybody around us lost power for days, and we were fine. I don't know why. Connie, maybe somebody will gift you a subscription.
No one needs to be gifting
No one needs to do that.
No, I appreciate it. No, because it is the principle of the thing.
Welcome. You got Hulu for $1.99 a month at Thanksgiving. That's good too.
Is it really? I don't watch anything on Hulu.
Well, okay. Let's put it this way. Well, there are things that I like that are moving to Hulu, which is weird.
The thing that went to Hulu that I really enjoyed was that Seth MacFarlane space show. I can't think. You guys have to help me here, but I hear that's not going to move forward anymore either. So, not Galaxy Quest. It was
Galaxy Quest.
It was based off that and Star Trek: The Next Generation, but I can't remember the name of it. But anyway,
I heard that they have done some things, Jennifer, but I don't know.
Jennifer,
exactly.
I don't know. All I know is I'm ranting tonight.
Oh,
my electricity rates are getting ready to go up huge when I renew next year or later this year.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Yeah, and
natural gas is insane.
It's insane. So when I was talking to the author friend of mine in Indiana, she's like, we run our fireplace from like 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. almost every day in the winter. She goes, our gas bill last month was $200. I was like, seriously? What is wrong with the price of our natural gas then? It's bizarre.
They are still trying to recoup the costs of the damage that took place when we had the big freeze, and some of the edicts that were put down on them for improving their infrastructure. But it's still bullshit, and it needs to fix.
It's crazy.
All right, I'm done talking about high prices. Brenda, you're right. It's the Orville. Thank you. Love that show.
Yeah.
Loved that show.
Well, I know nothing about it.
I can't remember anything anymore.
You can't. What do I need to do with you?
I know.
Our taxes and fees on electricity is higher than the actual electricity.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, Susan.
That's awful.
The fees. Okay, don't get me started.
Don't get me started
on fees, which are really taxes, but they don't call them taxes because they have to be passed by the legislature.
Right.
So they call it fees.
Rebecca.
It's a conspiracy.
Doesn't William have enough natural gas? Yes.
I'd like to think that I do my fair share, Rebecca. I really do.
Be careful, or they're gonna throw you in with the cows.
They may tap me for a little emergency supply. Is that what you're saying?
No, they're gonna lump you in with the cows and say that you're too harmful to the ozone. Are they going to
cancel me for climate change? Is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
Yep. So. Oh, it's just been a whole lot of craziness here as we're like a half an hour in, just
30 minutes talking
ranting
about weather.
I know.
Football, and the rent's too damn high.
And
it's too damn high.
Taxes, damn it.
Don't remind me about taxes.
Yeah, I know. So, but I am working, and I hope you guys came with questions because I've dropped lots of hints lately. I'm waiting for somebody to tap, tap, tap.
Before we move any further.
Oh, okay.
We have to get the elephant out of the room.
Oh, what
we have to address the elephant that's in the room.
Which is
I was sad. I actually cried a little bit. But I was also happy at the same time.
Okay.
The Barbie movie won over Taylor Swift's Eras Tour at the Golden Globes. Okay. You guys know I'm Team Tay-Tay. I mean, we're Team Tay-Tay. Team Tay-Tay. Taylor was going to stop by. She's meant to stop by last week.
Absolutely.
Couldn't do it. She wanted to
come
sit with us and, and break some bread and talk with you guys. But
for sure,
Taylor, I think from a pure marketing genius and creator, she was just amazing. But Margot Robbie,
there were more people than Margot Robbie in that movie.
No, there wasn't. Margot Robbie, she should have got the Oscar. Has that even come out yet? I don't watch that shit.
No.
Okay, well, and there was no Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes, which would have made it amazing.
He was disinvited.
No,
so they found some
because he makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, they found some other dude who was distinctly unfunny. I heard some of his jokes, and even people in the audience were sitting there like, "Just move on, dude. Just move on."
Yeah, Susan, I heard the Taylor joke too.
Is she going to bring the football guy, Travis Kelce? Probably not.
Oh, she'll be at the game.
Oh, I know that. No, when Taylor comes through here is what she was saying.
No, I don't want him here.
Yeah,
no, we don't have room for. He's too big, and I can't feed him. I don't have enough money to feed him.
Lakeisha has a point. Barbie made more money.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's you know what?
Maybe you're right, Lakeisha. I don't know, but I think I don't know. I think I want to say I don't know. I can't.
Teresa said, "I'm so sick of Taylor Swift."
Teresa, I respect your decision. Pull her down. Okay.
So I was going to talk about work, and what did you do? You interrupted me.
The elephant there.
There was no elephant
out of the room.
That was just the elephant in your brain.
Okay. Do not mess with the hair. It is Velcroed on perfect tonight. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Carrie says he lives down the street from us. I'll bet that's a train wreck.
Oh my God.
If Tay-Tay actually
Hey, if you see him, see if they want to come on live. Not him, her.
Just her. Hi, Kat. Welcome.
Oh, Shannon says she heard Emma Stone called Taylor Swift and asked,
throw in some shade.
Oh, I like Emma Stone too. So
you couldn't. So you had to get through about the first 10 minutes of Barbie because it was goofy at the onset, but then they had a message. It was actually kind of cute, but you had to get through the first little bit, honestly.
Lakeisha says $1 billion worldwide. Okay, then she beat them out.
Yep. Taylor 200 million worldwide. So yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Including the AMC deal that she did.
Yeah, because it's just one concert series.
I don't know.
So I don't know. You watched Barbie, but you didn't like it. I thought it was cute. I mean, it wasn't like profound, but I will say it was more than I expected it to be. So maybe it's that.
Carrie says every time she's in town,
traffic is a mess. I believe that.
Is it like the president coming to town?
Probably,
yeah.
Emma Stone. I like Emma Stone, but I mean, I've always liked her movies. What can I say?
What was that movie we liked?
Except La La Land. God, I hated that movie.
What was that movie we liked that she was in?
I like tons of.
When she was younger.
Well, I like Easy A.
Easy A, that was funny.
That was a great movie.
That was funny.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Crazy Stupid Love, and that's got Emma Stone as well. But anyway, what'd she say? No shade for Miss Stone. She followed up asshole with they have been friends for 20 years. Okay, gotcha.
So no breaking news. Yes. No breaking news on ShaylaBlack.com.
No, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately. We need to break some news though.
I'm trying to break some news, but you keep interrupting me.
Well, I just want you to know that if we have breaking news, it's always important to remind folks.
Nope, don't do it.
Where the fuck is my thing?
Don't do it.
No. That we're right now live on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, look at you.
Look at that. And I even put the little shitter on there.
You did. Look at you go.
That's right.
So yes, I am still writing frantically. So as you can probably appreciate.
And if you guys got the VIP newsletter, you got all the deets today. Thank you, Susan, for reminding me. The VIP newsletter went out. It had an excerpt from
Tempted by the Boss Hole. Which I'm actually really, really enjoying, you guys. Oh my gosh, my mouse. Thank you, Susan. I hope that people understand, yes, this book should have been done like 2 months ago, actually 3 maybe. Like, I'm just so far behind from everything that happened last fall. And then when I came back to it, I had like this moment of I was 5,000 or 7,000 words into the book, but I had been gone from it for 2 months. And I was like, where was I going? What was I thinking? Like, it took me a while.
What are you thinking, Shayla?
I looked at what I had and went, well, what the fuck did that mean? And I had like notes to myself, but it's funny, it's almost like when you shorthand something and then you come back to it and you're like, it meant something to me at one point. I have no idea.
So Tempted by the Boss Hole, which is coming.
But I like it now.
Which is coming everyone's way. What date?
So 2 different things happening here. The first thing is if you have a digital version of the Dark, Dangerous, and Vengeful Kickstarter, you will get your file somewhere around the 25th. That's my best guess right now. I have to speak with my editor and make sure that we're cool to start delivering files, yada, yada, yada. I haven't even made an appointment, so I don't know how long it's going to take her. I don't know where she is. She might be out of the country. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, it's just crazy pants over here. If you ordered through the Shayla store, I am going to get it to you somewhere between the 26th and the 27th. That would be my guess. So you will get it with a pretty interior file, some art, and a digital signature a few days before it drops on all the other platforms, which will be on the 30th.
Are you saying there's naughty art?
There is
naughty,
very naughty art. Very naughty
As
art.
in like a Slipknot or a
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did get some treats in the newsletter. That is what I was trying to say. So anyway, like, I have to tell you guys, it's always funny when you start a book, you think you know what it's going to be, and then all of a sudden you're like writing along, and as happens, at least with me, then the characters go, excuse me, That's not happening.
Pardon moi.
Yeah, it's so if any of you saw, I know a lot of you must have seen what was it? Order of the Phoenix, where every time Dolores Umbridge would go and then say something truly hideous. That's kind of how this has felt this time. Like, I want to punch some characters, but it's like they're right. And so I'm frustrated because like I have this whole plot and I think it's going. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you want to do it that way? Okay, no, you're right. I actually like it better that way, but why didn't you tell me that like a while ago? It's so frustrating.
So you got to take them by the
by
the not the hand,
no,
and you let them know what it's going to be.
Dirty art with the print book. I don't know if we haven't talked about putting it in the print book. I guess I probably could. It's my art. I just don't have any art for the other two books or the other two stories in that. I know you hate this word, the omnibus, which is Forbidden Confession.
I don't need more than 3 syllables. Omnibus is like 10, so I can't do that.
Omnibus, it's 3.
No, it's boost. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
That comes from the Greek word.
Where's your Windex?
Oh, where's my Windex?
So anyway.
You just aged yourself there.
Oh, and you never do that.
Oh, I never age myself. Oh. No. Let's be careful out there.
Okay. So, and that's the other thing. If you had been waiting to get Tempted by the Boss Hole, what is it? Tempted by the Executives and Tempted by the Billionaire. If you were waiting for all of those in print, they will finally be available in print also at the end of the month. Lord.
Or as soon as we get our copies. Okay, Kat's right. Hey, Kat. William, just clap it out. That's how I learned. Yes. Yes. Guardians.
There we go. Instead of dirty, we can all say adult. Yes, it's adult. It's
menage a trois. Too many.
Too many.
Can't do it.
Thank you, Louise. It's funny because he'll sit here and make fun of me. Everybody makes fun of me. They're like, it's like it's have
so easy voices
in your head. And
it's
I'm like,
so easy.
That's exactly what it's like.
It's so easy.
Why don't you be nice?
I am nice.
No, you're not.
I was nice last night.
Grab him by the balls and tell him how the story's going to go. Well,
that's what she did last night.
Oh my gosh. Are you just really not going to let go
or was that afternoon? I forget.
I don't know. Kind of like when a character says, I want this woman, but she doesn't like you. Yeah, actually, yeah. It's just, you never know.
See, the thing you got to remember is when that happens and they say, I want it that way, that's when you say, but tell me why.
Oh,
okay? Just you have to question them, okay?
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. More on the Pat McAfee show coming up in a week or two.
I just, and so what's happened with this story is, like he surprises me over and over again.
I do?
No, not you, Nathan. Nathan keeps surprising me over and over again. And
I thought the new robe was kind of a cool thing. I didn't know.
Can I finish?
Yes. Okay, good.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. Had a little hat and everything. I don't know.
No, I'll just let you talk.
Wrong
you can tell people about my book. How's that?
No, go ahead. I'll be quiet. I promise I'll be quiet.
Does anybody believe this?
I'll be quiet.
Does anybody believe this?
I will be quiet. Go ahead, Shayla.
Ah. So, anyway.
I didn't say anything.
I was waiting for it. I'm just saying.
I shaved for this event.
Wow.
I have a little bit of stubble, but
I have makeup on. I washed my hair. Like I did the whole thing.
The fluffer didn't show up, so I was not quite camera ready. But go ahead. Keep talking about your book.
So I was explaining to another friend earlier today, and she's like, "So how's the book going?" And I was like, "Well, honestly, I can't get them out of bed." And she was like, can't you just like take some of those scenes and, do it as a bonus epilogue or, like just get through the book faster? And I was like, I wish it was that way. Okay. You're going to interrupt me anyway.
No,
you are.
No, I was just going to post that.
So will this be a Forbidden Confessions volume? Yes. With Billionaire, Executives and Boss Hole. Yes.
The filthy rich bosses.
Yes, that is correct. And I am going to start charging him $5 per interruption, for fuck's sake. Yes, I'm fiery tonight, and I'm dropping my F-bombs as I...
I have nothing to say. I'm being quiet as a mouse. As a fucking mouse right there.
Oh, here, this is an interesting question.
Oh, she can spend all the time she wants with men. She sleeps with me. So they can fuck off. Oh, sorry.
I should, Susan. I 100% should. Oh, that's so funny. Have you ever been jealous of the voices in my head?
No. No one needs to be in that head.
No,
it scares me.
It is scary.
I have to manage this head on a daily basis.
People tell me people who know me personally will then sometimes be like, your brain is a really scary place. I'm like, I live with it all the time. I know. Has there ever been a character so fresh you had to walk? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Sometimes though, I think I'll tell you what, this is really kind of a truth that I'm realizing, and I've realized it for a while, but I think it's becoming more of a thing that I need to address, which is, when I used to have an outside job, I used to use my, 35 to 50 minutes a day that I commuted to kind of mentally transition from work to writing or writing to work, or you know what I'm saying? Like I had that time. And so I would use it a lot to plot what I was going to write that day. And so because I only had, maybe 2 hours a night, maybe to write. So I had to be very efficient with my time. And there is something funny when you become a full-time writer and then you're like, well, I have all day to do this. Yay. And then all of a sudden you're like, but I also have to do this and the days. And then, and all of a sudden you look up and it's 4:00 and you're like, oh, I've written about 500 words today.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah.
And where is dinner?
There is no dinner. There is no dinner, damn it. So I realized, and it's funny because then people will be like, have you thought about taking that, 20 or 30 minutes in the morning and, meditating about what you're going to write before you write? And I'm like, no, because there was something about the act of, which sounds awful, driving. And it was the music, and it was like interacting. I'm weirdly extroverted. So I can't, like a lot of people, just sit and close my eyes with some music and like thoughts erupt. No, that's not how my head works at all, which is why people know my head is weird, because I have to like sometimes walk into his office and be like, listen, I know this is meaningless to you, and then I spend 10 minutes like laying out this whole what if scenario. And I'm like, and what would you do? And he's like, I am exhausted.
All you ever come out to me is how I can creatively hurt or kill someone. That's all you come out to me with.
Well, because you're good at that.
Me?
Yes.
That life is behind me. We don't talk about that anymore.
Yeah, that is the one thing I hated commuting, don't get me wrong, but I did make use of that time. So and so now I have to try to figure out, and unfortunately, because I'm extroverted, I'm also an external verbal processor. I can't tell you what I think half the time until somebody asks me a question and I have to verbalize it. And then it's right there. But if I sit by myself and close my eyes and somebody asks me a question and walks off, like they don't expect an answer, or I try to ask myself the question, I'm like, head is completely blank. So writing for me is a weird thing. I have to find the headspace where I'm like, oh, I like almost like I'm there and I'm standing in the middle watching these people, having a conversation or doing whatever it is they're doing. And then it's almost like I'm extroverting with them. Yeah, it's really weird. Most writers are super introverted and they would talk about it in a completely different way. So when I try to ask my introverted author friends, like, hey, I just need to talk this out. And they're like, you can't just come up with a thought. And I'm like, no, unfortunately, I wish I could, but
those days are over.
That doesn't, no, I never had them. My head just doesn't work that way.
Susan says she has to take a break and drive to Starbucks and solutions just appear in her head, or the solutions to the problem come in her head. So.
Interesting. That's fantastic. I used to every once in a while have good ideas, like in the shower, of course, when you can't write anything down.
Well, you used to have me take you on drives.
Yeah, sometimes, but it's better, honestly, when I do the driving. Well, for me to think. Be ready to order on your website. Do we have?
You know what,
print?
Melissa? If you go to the newsletter that came out today, there's a link for the print of the for the 3, because again, these are Forbidden Confessions, so they're not going to be available individually in print, but on the compendium, the Forbidden Confessions,
the omnibus
compendium, Forbidden Confessions Volume 3, which has Billionaire, Boss Hole, and executives.
Yeah.
That's available Volume 3 for pre-order on the Shayla store. So if you'll just go to the like I said, the newsletter, there's a link in the newsletter. You just click it, it'll take you right there.
Yeah. Was Hunter one of those characters? Yes, 100%. He was one of the biggest pains in the ass ever. Since working from home, I miss. Yeah, exactly. I miss. I don't miss the drive so much. I miss sometimes. I don't feel isolated because I have people at home, but I do feel sometimes like it is odd. I used to interact with a lot of people. I worked in a big group, and that was good for me. But
okay, Jana just smacked me in the face.
Thank you, Jana.
Jana, I'm always trying to grow. Okay, I know. When I set my limits.
When I suggest growth, though, you're not interested.
Well, I grew. Anyway, I won't say that.
Oh no!
But Jana takes me out of my shell, so
yeah.
she called me on that. Mm-hmm. So yes, maybe I am smarter than I actually play on TV.
Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. You know, I only married you because you're cute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know why you married me.
Because you're cute.
I believe I'll be in the Smithsonian one day. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Or a Pat McAfee show on the ESPN.
I'm sure I don't know.
Or Nicole takes me out, or not.
Hubby asked for help with an easy logic problem, then proceeded to tell me you think weird. Susan, you guys are kismet. You really are. I'm just telling you. My only extrovert time was in the office. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so I live with 2 introverts. And I'm
sorry. Jana's post is still making me laugh because she's just so on it.
Yep. Thank you, Jana. That was awesome.
I don't even have a good comeback for it.
No, you don't, because she's right.
Jeez.
So
one of these days I'm going to do Alpha Talk. I'm going to do all 1 syllables.
So why don't you tell us new things that are happening?
You have that right there.
Well, that's just a minute, but you tell us new things that are happening.
I don't have anything new thing happening.
Yes, you do. We just talked about this.
What do we talk about?
Oh my gosh.
What did we talk about? I don't remember. There's things we weren't going to talk about, but I don't remember the things we are going to talk about.
You want to tell everybody about the merch?
Well, we don't have the merch yet.
I didn't say that.
But within the next...
Oh my gosh. You bring it up and you ask me to remind you, and then you can't remember.
Well, we're going to... Okay. So I'm just going to say this.
There you go, Kat.
What did Kat say?
She says, I use a lot of jazz hands. And a poultice, because it's fine.
Poultice on the head. Poultice on the head and doing the jazz hands.
Yeah.
So last call, if anybody wants merch from the Shayla Black store.
The existing merch.
Grab it now, because
it's going away.
It's going to be going bye-bye.
A whole bunch of it.
Not everything, but majority of it will be. And it will be replaced with other things. So all I'm saying is
different things.
You got a little bit of time, but the time we're on the clock basically with the Shayla store if you want merch.
We're going to do something completely different next time. And I'm really excited about it. So
Christine, that's huge. That's a great comment. I feel like we've been married 50 years. It feels like 50 years. I'm just going to say.
It's only 32. Cool your jets.
Basically in dog years. That's what it means.
Oh my gosh. Shayla Black nipple pasties. No, probably not that, Rebecca. You know, I was thinking more like clit stimulators, but that's just me.
This is a family-friendly show. We don't curse. We don't say we don't talk about inappropriate things.
Will Team Black give us a time? Probably a week or 2, Lakeisha. Team Black stuff be continuing. Some of it.
Yes, some of it.
But a lot of it is going away. So if you had any interest in anything that is there, now is the time. Let's see. there's some other things in the work, but we're not quite there yet. I know you don't want to talk about the one thing.
I don't want to talk about that.
Because
that's not ready. A personal issue between me and my doctor. I can't talk about that.
Oh my gosh, you are so funny. Here we go, Lakeisha. Timeline is, like I said, a couple of weeks, and then we'll be taking it down, and then we'll be adding things kind of slowly. We're not going to add it all at once. It's going to take a while, and some things we're going to have to order samples of. Like, it just takes a hot minute to do all these things.
And trust me, I have heard the requests, and yes, there will be headshots of, well, signed and personalized.
No.
You know, it's all about
your bearskin rug shots. You'll tell Jamie's thinking he knows what I mean, and he looks at me and says, "Oh, I have no idea." Yeah, exactly. I get that a lot. Aren't you cute?
Yeah, I can't do the bearskin rug going, "Hey, girl."
Oh my gosh.
No, I can't do that.
I've got my slippers on. William keeps that. You need your muck boots. It's true. It's 100% true.
Tracy says, "Excuse me, William. Do you know what stream you're on?"
Right.
We need to put a disclaimer down here. NC-17.
There will be cursing.
Your mouth.
My mouth.
Your mouth.
So sorry.
Very dirty mouth.
Everything. You guys, I think, and everyone who's been beta reading Boss Hole, by the way, keeps going, holy cow. Every time I think this can't get hotter, it does. And I was like, they just won't stop.
Well, thank you guys. I've been seeing the feedback in the newsletter from the excerpt. So thank you guys for that.
Oh, you didn't share with me.
Yeah, well, I'll share with you later.
Okay.
The important people know. Just write them up. Okay. So anyway.
Oh, they have antibiotics for that, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They have good creams. I don't
know.
Oh
my gosh. I won't even.
No, those days are over.
Yes, Jennifer. So, yes, there is an update. So,
sweet Jenny Cooper.
So I sent out to all the digital folks. I had sent an update letting them know that, unfortunately, you know, obviously January 5th has come and gone, and we don't have things ready, and that's largely on me. But hoping, like I said, to have it done toward the end of the month, and I will keep you guys posted. But we already did frantically order tons of stuff as soon as the campaign closed, and we're now starting to really get all that stuff. And I think I'm only missing like 3 or 4 items, and then the books, which take much longer to produce. But all of the other goodie spoils, add-on stretch goals, like I've got almost everything here. So I was taking pictures and sending them to the other authors. I'm like, you guys, my foyer is like, you have to do like a little maze thing, because people came and deliver this stuff and they just kind of dump it.
Well, you ever see the TikToks of Willow Winter's house? Ours is starting to look like that. Of just boxes everywhere.
Yeah. It's just going to be a little bit crazy.
But the electronic ones are coming out. The rewards are coming out the end of this month.
Yes.
And then the physical ones.
The physical ones are coming in March. So I'm giving you guys.
And we thought.
Okay.
Okay. This is exclusive.
This dome of silence.
How do I put like
dome of
like
silence.
A sensor across here? Okay.
Okay.
So
you don't know anything.
You don't know anything. I'm not going to show you all the merch, but she's going to show you just kind of one thing
that we didn't anticipate doing, and then we decided that we were going to do it. So
we stepped up our game.
We did
with regard to, well, I'll let you show.
So if you have a physical, if you're getting the hardcover, any level with the hardcover book and above, we had enough orders to be able to do this and make it worthwhile, and needed a box big enough for it. So we ended up doing a little something. So if you backed us at the hardcover level or above, your package, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I want you to have some surprises, but you will get a box that looks like this.
Ooh. Oh.
And
can I open it up?
No, there's a whole thing inside.
There's a cool thing on the inside.
That's the surprise. That's going to be a surprise.
That's going to be a surprise.
That's going to be a surprise. So
don't tell anybody.
It's really super cool, and I am very excited about it. And when you guys see,
this is our first time doing it too,
and when you guys see all,
and we didn't fuck it up, so I'm proud of it.
When you guys see how awesome so much of this stuff is and how beautiful it is together, like, listen, people are going to lose their damn minds. Where's that other thing?
When you open this box, you're going to be, it's, you think this is cool? Wait till you open the box.
Oh, I want that.
What? Oh, the thing?
Yes, I want that.
Turn this fan off. I'm getting freezing. I think you showed this once before.
In case I didn't, so one of the things that you could add on was this book sleeve. It's the only other thing I have in my office, so I'm just showing you guys. But it has, here we go. It has this rose pull on it. And this is actually, and I tested it, it fits a full-size iPad and a keyboard, as well as the actual Revenge Fuck book. So, but you see, it's padded. It's really nice, you guys. I'm very excited by this.
So once we fulfill the things, we will walk through everything live, so you guys can see what it's looking like and kind of some deets on our upcoming one. So we're excited.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool. And Susan has a question for you.
Audio from 25. What is that?
My reflection that you still haven't delivered.
All right. You know what? I'm going to cancel Pat McAfee. I won't go. And yes, I'll finish it. I said that 3 times now, but I will definitely this time just for Susan.
That means you have to stay off Twitter long enough to do it.
I'm a Twitter. I am addicted to the Twitter now.
He likes to read stupid people's stupid opinions. I love seeing
stupid comments.
Is any of the old or new merch going to be signed as collector's items?
The merch doesn't come from us. It comes from a vendor.
Well, the old merch comes from
a vendor. So I think we just told you a little secret there. But so it's kind of hard for us to sign anything because it gets shipped directly from them once they produce it the way we want it produced. With the new stuff, we may be carrying some of that stuff in stock here, and we'll be able to include signed cover shots of
So I know I keep having people reach out to me and saying, I just heard about your Kickstarter, can I get in on it? Unfortunately, you guys, technically speaking, it closed November 30th. There's really not a lot I can do for you at this point. A couple of people with extenuating some circumstances, I let them have an ebook after the fact because I understood, there was like one person who was in the hospital. Like, I get it. But I've already ordered all the physical items, so I can't get more physical things.
But I do want to give a huge shout out to Golden Angel, who just started her very own Kickstarter a couple days ago.
Killing it.
So good for her.
Yeah, it's called Cherry Poppin' Daddies. And
you can say that title. I probably shouldn't say that. So there you go.
So she's doing really well with it, and she says,
put the link in there for
me? I can do that.
Ooh, that's a long link.
Well, that's what I got.
Okay.
Where did I go? There.
There.
Here we go. So if you guys are interested, I know Rhonda has pledged. I bet a couple of other people have as well. This is a long link, you guys. So if you can't find it, just go to Kickstarter and type in Golden Angel.
We should have had a Bitly.
Yeah, sorry about that, you guys.
But we love Golden. She's such an awesome person.
She's really sweet, y'all.
She's put a lot of hard work into this.
Yeah. And Nicole says she is too, and somebody else. That's awesome. And so I think it's going to be really interesting to see, I'm seeing more and more people getting into Kickstarter, which is really exciting. And I am in the midst of trying to plan something else. If you saw my newsletter at the top of the year, you know that I am trying to organize another one that will probably launch in April. So I will keep you guys posted on that. She's already hit 2 stretch goals.
That's awesome.
I know. That's awesome. Fantastic. So I can't think of a lot else. I do have a lot of stuff happening in February, but we're still working on all of it. And it's going to be exciting stuff. So you're going to want to come back and hear all the details, because I'm telling you guys, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to be like, it's a bomb.
And I think just huge shout out to Anna Blakely and Mr. B. I think they had a big wedding anniversary.
No, it was it was her
Anna's publishing anniversary. I misspoke. Her publishing anniversary.
Yes.
Congratulations, Anna. And Mr. B wrote a really nice little thing about that.
Yeah.
So I thought he did a really good job. Showing me up a little bit, Mr. B, but that's okay.
Well, you know.
I kind of like it.
You know, he has good ink. You might think about that too.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
He's a Buc-ee's guy.
Let's see. You love Kickstarters. I love them too. I find some really interesting stuff on Kickstarter. People are so clever about some of the stuff that they find to, disseminate through their Kickstarters. And I find all kinds of, hey.
How you do that? Balloons. Oh, look at that.
Usually this is balloons.
I thought this is, did I do that?
That's confetti. This is balloons.
Okay. I like confetti. I like confetti.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
It probably has to reset.
I know. Let's see. He said, I'm seriously going to add you to as a user of my credit card.
The thing about Kickstarter is you have more freedom to do things.
That's really it.
Because there's a return there that's going to help fund that, where you could put up with some really cool stuff on the store, but no one may buy it, right?
Right.
On someone's store. But it's an opportunity to kind of go above and beyond.
Well, it's also a finite thing.
Yeah.
Because if you have a lot of cool merch, you wind up in a situation like Willow's in, where you're like, I literally have to now go buy a warehouse because I have no place else to put this stuff.
She's killing it.
And so
that's awesome.
It's fantastic. And so that's the thing. It's one reason we've always kind of not been eager to house stuff here, because I already have books and book related stuff all over the house, but to have it like literally take over is not something I'm eager for.
My outbuilding, no, not an outhouse.
Yeah.
But it's an outbuilding is full. So it's like.
It's true. So, what I like about Kickstarter is it gives me a chance to do super cool things, but I don't have to be constantly in the merch business. The merch that I want to bring onto the store next is going to be different, and I want to have it be a little more thoughtful and just something totally new. And I don't want to, I feel like we had gotten to a point where everything was about clothing. And then I really started thinking, and I was like, but there's a world of things out there, and let's think about that. So,
and which would require us to fulfill it ourselves, which is okay. We just takes a little bit more building.
Well,
and prep.
Unfortunately, the she shed is mostly taken up by Christmas decorations and
I have a great tough shed out there. It has everything in it.
Yeah, all the stuff for the pool. Yeah. And
we have some furniture out there too.
Yeah, the lawnmower, or not the lawnmower, the blower, the leaf blower.
Casey was looking for a dresser the other day.
Was
should have mentioned it. Were we holding it for anything?
No.
Sorry, hold on a second. Maybe I should offer it to her.
Yeah.
Because she just moved.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you need the weather to warm so you can move out of the old office and add book space. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We were looking at my mother-in-law came down looking at homes, and some of the homes we were looking at in a retirement community nearby had casitas.
They were awesome.
An external bedroom that Shayla was like, "Oh my God, this would be an amazing office."
Yeah. Well, because I really thought about this for a minute, and I was like, it would be so cool because your office is attached to your house, but it's not in your house. And it's like you have to walk outside into another door, but it's still like right there. And it's not a shed. It's an actual, it's basically a guest suite, right? Or a giant mother-in-law suite that is adjacent to, and like I said, you just have to walk across a patio to get to it. And I thought this would be like kind of the ultimate office because you're home, but I could still walk around the home part of my house and not feel like, oh, but I really should be working. So, and then he was like, Listen,
but I'm getting to the time in my life that downsizing is not a bad idea.
No, I know.
I'm just saying.
I know. So yeah.
Unless we put a slide in.
You would love to see a Shayla book sleeve. You know what? That's not out of the realm of possibility.
That's a really good idea.
You know what, you guys, we would love your ideas too, because we know we need to phase out what we have. We're not happy with the vendor. There's just been a lot of, and mostly it's not the quality of the things, because we're sticklers for that, but it's the
variety.
It's the variety.
It's like leggings. Sharon had a great. Sharon's been asking me about the leggings, and I just can't.
All they had is white.
I can't find the product that I want.
No woman wants white leggings. It's just no. We had that conversation. So I'm actually really excited to bring in some things that I think could be a lot more fun and a lot more personal. And but we're continually looking at new things. And we're not set in stone yet. So if you guys, socks, okay, socks, that's something we don't normally see, but we will look.
Socks,
okay.
We should do a poll.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we should do a poll.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Cool.
Cool. You know what we didn't talk about too is our pre-orders are up for our 3 events.
Yes.
But did we include that in the newsletter?
We did a while ago, but hang on, I can go grab it again.
You're gonna have weird links probably. No, there's gonna be a weird link coming off of this. I need to post it in the beauties anyway.
Are you sure?
So, yeah, because this will be a weird link coming out of this. This is like through a MailChimp link. If you do that,
let me see. Copy link.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. It looks weird.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do
that.
Don't do that.
We'll get it up to you guys.
Yeah. So we're going for this year. We're doing Book Bonanza. We're doing, of course, in order. We're doing Bray, Book Bonanza,
which is beyond the
and Connecticut.
Romanticon.
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, he is going to moderate the panel that I'm sitting on at Romanticon with other authors.
Did I sign up for?
I don't know, but you know what? I have a feeling you're going to say something that's going to make me go, oh no, I'm not married to him. Really, I'm not.
Trust me, I will be dressing for the part, Nikki.
Oh no.
Dressing for the part.
Oh no.
We will be having fun.
Oh my.
I can't wait for that.
I would love it. I would love to see a bunch of you guys at Romanticon. I think it's going to be.
That'd be awesome.
It's not a tiny event, but it's not a giant event, so that it's like a 3-ring circus, and I'll be able to spend time with people, I think. So that's exciting. Let's see. There was another thing.
Nikki Ann says she has to have someone video it as she's moderating someone at the same time. Don't worry, Nikki. I'll video myself while I'm doing it.
When is it? It is. Nikki can tell us more, but it's my feeble brain is telling me it's in July.
Nikki, post the dates of Romanticon if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Connecticon.
Connecticon. I think it's in July, Holly. That's what my feeble brain tells me. But actually, that's another thing, you guys. Tickets go on sale for Romanticon on January 26th.
Right there.
There we go.
So the event is July 26 and 27, but the tickets go on sale. What date?
January 26th. So in like 16 days.
3 days before your birthday.
No.
Yeah. Oh, 2 days before your birthday.
Thank you.
See? 3 syllables. I can't do it. 3. I can't. Even 3 numbers. I can't do it.
I'm just.
I know my limitations.
I know. We might try to do a little something at Book Bonanza. The problem that we have is it's that time of year. The hotel where they have Book Bonanza is loud and crowded. It's not just our event. There's tons of people there, lots of families on vacation and whatever. There's no good place to talk.
We're going to try and do something. We'll figure it out.
There's just no good place to talk.
We haven't done it yet, so we need to do something.
Where is it at? Nikki Ann, it's in...
Romanticon is in Connecticut. It's in, God, what's the town?
Listen.
Nick, help me.
I've had this headache all day long. It's just not getting better.
My crib.
There we go. Trumbull, Connecticut.
Trumbull.
Just like
sweet Trumbull.
I knew it was in Connecticut. I was like, The state's not that big, at least compared to Texas.
As long as they have an airport I can fly the Team Black jet into,
sure.
We may end up parachuting down because it may not have landing clearance, but we'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So funny. A meetup outside. Maybe it's just so many people don't have cars
but that may be our best
Bonanza, but we may not have a choice.
Susan's right. That may be our best option, is do something outside the venue and have a meetup somewhere. And we'll definitely look
at I mean, I keep forgetting like Uber's a thing. It's not that hard. So I just knew a lot of people don't have cars there, and you can't, it's so hot that time of year, and you can't really walk out of the hotel because takes forever to get to the road.
There's some cool places in Grapevine, which is not that far away, to do something.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna look at something like that. I also was asked. Sorry, my lips are chapped. I was asked also this week if we were thinking about doing a virtual signing this year.
Well,
and I hadn't talked to you.
We got a lot on our plate right now.
I know.
Let's get through closer to the summer, and then get through some of these events, and then we'll look at that. If we do one, it'll be in the fall.
In the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
next fall.
I'm going to a reader I'm going to an author con in October. But I don't think I'm going to be doing, I think Romanticon will be my last reader base con for the year. So I will have, once the travel's over, and more of my deadlines are earlier this year. So I think by the fall that we might have some ability to a makeup virtual. You know what, Susan? I think you and I should just get on the phone and talk about makeup. We might be the only two people who care.
And then I'll record it and post it live. There you go.
Yeah.
Be the TikTok. I'm sorry, Jenny.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people didn't, and it's a bummer.
Nicole, you're right. I mean,
yeah, that's the other thing. I just have to acknowledge that I used to be able to, pack a bag, go someplace for a week, and come back and immediately start writing. And then just over the years, over time, I just found that it was taking me longer and longer to adjust to time zones. And I don't write on the road. I'm too extroverted. I'm like, people, let's talk to all the people. We're going to talk to all the people right now. So I don't do that anymore. And then I find that I get sicker more often than I used to. And I think it's because I don't sleep as much on the road, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of whiny, blah, blah. I know, but I used to be going someplace, remember, about every 2 to 3 weeks. I just can't do it anymore. So
we just meet up at the Cracker Barrel. That's where we need to go.
I know.
That's
right?
my favorite place ever.
I know. That's interesting. So I would 100% be down to show you guys tips and tricks, and especially for people who if you're not familiar with makeup, if you're not used to it, you don't know what to do with it, you're intimidated by it, or you have been wearing your makeup the same way since you were in your teens or 20s, and now you're not in your teens or 20s anymore, and you're like, I don't know how to deal with more mature skin, which is something I've been paying a lot more attention to as well.
It's mature. Mature.
I am trying to do that, Susan. That's actually one of my goals this year. And to that end, I think I'm just going to tell you guys now one of the things that I'm really thinking. So if you are completely married to, can you go with her? You guys would be funny together, actually.
You say that, there'll be a random knock at our door.
I know, right? So if you're completely married to Amazon, I'm just going to tell you right now, that's probably the last place my pre-orders are going to go up in the future. I think what you'll see for the most part is I'm going to pre-order on my site first, and then I'm going to add pre-orders for all the other sites. And the reason being is Amazon is the only one that's giving people a hard time about, if life happens and you have to change your date. Yeah, I don't want to go into the diatribe again. I'm just telling you guys, if you start seeing pre-orders for every place except Amazon, that's why. I need to have better control over my schedule. and contorting myself to make Amazon happy just isn't making me happy. So, and I'm just being super blunt because I have this horrible headache that's not going away. Let's see. Makeup, what is that? I will show you.
But yeah,
I like it.
Some folks wear makeup, some don't.
Yeah.
But the skincare
is another thing.
Universal.
Yeah,
right?
It is. And I, I love it. I don't do it every day, but I really do enjoy doing things. I definitely don't have perfect skin. I hide it well.
You have very pretty skin.
It's not as nice as it used to be, but I'm also not as young as I used to be.
You definitely don't wear as much makeup as you used to.
You know what? On camera, it's really, really hard, you guys. I am wearing a full face. And in person, if you saw me, you would be like, that's a lot of makeup. But on camera, it's really not. It looks so super minimal. And so there's that like weird balance between what is appropriate, for like normal everyday usage. And then there's camera makeup. So yeah. Yeah, I can talk a lot about skincare as well. So we can have that conversation. It may be one of those things, and maybe it just when I get done with this book, I will maybe sit down and talk to you guys about, maybe we'll just do a weird live and I'll just be like, God. Here's skincare, here's what I do, here's what I think.
You could do one of those infomercials with Brooke Shields and Oprah and talking about makeup. Oh my God, it's amazing. No, you can't do that.
No. Or the other thing that I could do, that I will probably also do is an actual makeup video.
That would be a static video.
Yeah. To put up. Yeah. So anyway, it would be great if all romance authors united and took back the rights. Yep. I wish that were true. Unfortunately, like I was talking to another author yesterday, and, I was telling her that I kind of feel like there was a point at which that we could write a book and release it and write a book and release it. And, it was great. It was fine. Like that was fantastic. But there's just so many more rules and so many more problems and, so many things that have changed the industry since
our ability
the indies started.
I'm sorry, and from a business perspective, our ability to sell ebooks really needs to be where our priority is. Mm-hmm. I mean, being able to sell it on the Shayla store versus any other platform. Yeah. Now we love having partners, but there's no reason she shouldn't be her own platform, right?
Yeah. And so what was interesting,
Shayla Black.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. And that's how I feel. It's not even the gatekeepers. I mean, they do gatekeep, don't get me wrong. And Amazon is the worst because they have KU and they're always throwing KU books at people instead of other books. But my biggest complaint, honestly, is, them telling me how to run my business when they don't care how it affects my bottom line. And they don't care whether I get to eat this month or, you know what I'm saying? And so it's frustrating to me. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like, I can give people better everything at my own store. I just need to be doing it. So that's what I'm doing. And I think if you guys, and I can't break confidentiality, but there are author groups out there. I'm going to tell you now at the top of this year where people were saying, like, you could tell it was they're raising their hand kind of very reluctantly going, is it anybody else burned out or is it just me? Hundreds of comments later, like hundreds. People saying, I can't do it anymore. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm crying every day. My mental health is suffering. I haven't seen my children in weeks.
Those folks that put a book out a month or even less time. Yeah. I don't know how you keep that pace up.
I don't know.
Bless their hearts. I don't know how they do it.
Well, there's a lot of things happening.
And we're not those people. That's not this woman here.
No, I know. And I appreciate that, Dana. I think if we know it's an uphill battle to say to people, hey, I know you've bought books here forever, but could you please go out of your way to go buy it here instead? Because it really helps us. Like, I know that's not your problem. It's not your issue. So for me, I'm like, how can I make this a great experience so you want to be here? So all the books will be digitally signed as soon as we can get everything updated. I'm going to try to get either interiors that are cool, art that's cool, early releases, something. There will be something there. I'm actually going to put out some store exclusives that you can't get anywhere else. So the
NSFW art's a good example.
Yeah, I really want to do cool stuff. Well, so for everybody who didn't get, for instance, the fall box last year, and I had some of you say to me later, like, oh, do you have any more of the Thruple Love book? I would really like that. It's so cool. And I wanted to read those stories and whatever, but can I have it in ebook? And I was like, I didn't do it in ebook. That may be something that will become a Shayla store exclusive in ebook, because I put that up exactly 0 places.
Right.
So, I'm going to think about things like that. Like I said, I think I may have mentioned to you guys, I might do some bundles where I say, hey, if you want the print and the audio, here's, like a price for that together. I mean, we're going to come up with stuff and see what you guys get excited about.
Maybe some pretty boxes like this in the Shayla store.
Absolutely.
Eventually, so.
Absolutely. No, you're bad. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that very, very much. We're trying to make it even easier. Shannon has been doing yeoman's work on the back end.
Shannon, and it hurts me to say this,
I know,
has done
amazing.
How do I say this? A fairly adequate job in helping us transform the store. We're going to talk more about the store later.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, she's done an amazing job. And we're going to talk more about that in an upcoming broadcast and walk you through some stuff. A lot of major changes to our store, but more on that when we get some new merch. We're going to talk about it all at one time. So still to come.
Yeah.
Got to finish this book.
I do. I like everything. Everybody is just sitting there waiting for me to finish. They're like, okay, we have these laundry list of things to talk about. I'm like, don't talk to me till this book is done. She says merch polo shirts.
Okay.
That's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Sanderson of the $41 million Kickstarter fame, yes, has started to do the ebook print and audio bundles on his website. Somebody actually suggested that to me because they said they were the kind of person who really enjoyed having either the print and or the ebook and then listening at the same time. And I was like, that's a really cool idea because it's, I think, even more immersive. So I would do that. And that's something, I have a couple of artists that I have been reaching out to and talking to commission some art from them. And it's really hard to find, stock photos are just stock photos and you've seen them 100 times. So it's really, it's a balance to try to get you guys cool stuff. Of course, commissioning art takes a while. They're not like, hey, I'm going to give you something in 2 days. It takes a few weeks. So it takes some planning and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to start working on that for sure. And yes, I'm going to start doing some things with more fun kind of like that as well. Shayla stickers. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Yep. I know. And I might actually talk to you because I have some questions for you that aren't really related to this, but I do have questions for you. Anyway, so just all kinds of things. And if you guys think of anything else that you're like, oh, I would love to see that as a merch item, just reach out to him.
Reach out to me. You know how to reach me.
You do.
BR549.
Oh my gosh, you're horrible.
You don't even know what that's from, do you?
I don't.
Oh, Lord. Junior Samples is rolling in his grave right now.
You just dated yourself.
You know what? Because I'm culturally sensitive. Okay. Because you know what? I am an artist. Okay. And I just reflected.
Okay. What is your art exactly? What is your art? I don't think bullshit counts.
I am I'm what they call an adult artist. Okay. Yes.
Travel mugs. That's interesting. Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's cool. Okay.
Uh-oh. Someone's in the kitchen. Is it Dinah? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. No, it's baby.
If you're an adult artist, tell me, Father.
No, honey, they can't hear you. Quick.
How did you draw the areola? Do you start up?
Okay, you need to leave. She's saying bad words that are more than 3 syllables. Go to the closet and stay in there until I call for you. Okay,
and there you go.
And baby is here saying adult things. She doesn't understand what she's talking about. So it's just good.
Mother, if you could recite for me, that'd be fantastic.
We'll offline that.
All right, say goodnight, Charlie.
Okay, let's see.
We got to go to bed.
Carry that bitch everywhere. Yep, I can do that as well. Good idea, you guys. Okay, so we've rambled. Sorry, that's what I do.
So one thing we didn't say was congratulations to Michigan for winning the national championship game against Washington. I still think Texas would have been better competition, but that's another issue.
But they lost.
Florida State got denied. I think Florida State had a great shot at getting in there, and they were denied. So there it is. There's that.
They lost.
So here's to a good football
weekend,
NFL weekend, regardless of where it's streaming. And then I know we're going to try and enjoy that on Saturday and Sunday as well, and stay warm at the same time. Hope everybody is having this cold front come through. You guys stay warm. Hope everyone keeps power.
And by the way, if you were not aware, Baby's 3rd book, How to Marry the Boss, is up for pre-order at my store.
Yes.
As well as every place else. So FYI, the how-to series is really cute. And if you haven't read it, you should. But that may be just the mom and me. Everybody, stay warm and safe for the rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. Bundle up if you need to. Don't go out if you don't have to. And if you're working this weekend, Dana and others, we're thinking of you. And I hope you travel safely. And we will see you.
And Dawn caught what I was going to say at the end.
Okay.
She knows what the attribution is.
I know.
Hey.
You're just here for the pie.
No.
Oh.
Let's be careful out there.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks. Bye, y'all.